The Mr Meeseeks Paradox by GT1G. We're all essentially Mr Meeseeks. Each cycle of birth and death are only inclusions to the conundrum. None of us actually die. We're in a continuous cosmic loop of creation and destruction that feeds itself the energy from the death event in order to produce a life event. This is an infinite loop and has been for eons. As one thing happens to correct the ebb or flow of another, another must follow suit for that creation. I've stated before that the universe is seeking to balance itself. What if that is essentially the same thing as it chasing perfection, or its idea of perfection, or its idea of completion? There would be no end to the amount of adjustments that must be made in order to correct itself. Even a correction could impose imperfections amongst an ever evolving system. The idea of out with the old and in with the new is implied in a way. It would be necessary that pieces of the old that operated at the highest of capacity should be improved upon. I think this is why we've created artificial intelligence. It's meant to operate without human intervention and at higher capacity, similar to how the cosmos work, created to exist and solve problems at the most minor and major of levels. If this life is truly intelligent like the universe or more intelligent than its creators, wouldn't it actively create something else to solve its problems? Once this occurs and imperfections are found in the previously created model, wouldn't there be a need for creation to find correction? You wrote me into this. That's because he wrote me into this. Well, that's because he wrote me into this. From the moment it started, there was no ending it, and there can be no end to it since it started. How can something with a start have no end? By giving a start to itself every time it's ended.